This last year, though, I feel, man, I finished up projects where I had to be just ridiculously in shape for, and still in shape, but I get to do that off season now.
Yeah.
And introduce carbohydrates back into the system and try to build those things up. But man, this last couple weeks, now it's not because of this last couple weeks that I feel so good, but it's how I survived this last year. And that's from Titan Medical helping me survive in the worst situation possible. I don't think anybody should always be in a deficit like I was this last year for doing all these movies. Walking around at that percentage, it's not great for your body, especially at my stage. It's not great, but what's cool is Titan Medical goes, all right, you need to be out there. You need to be in the game going. So BPC, the testosterone at night, just all the aspects, the aminos, the Hercules, all those aspects that kept me together and in the fight. Now we're going to pay dividends that what I talk about, get back to a surplus of calories, let your body heal up. Holy sheesh. Like I said, the strength is going ridiculous. Everything in the body just feels amazing. And so when somebody says, well, how do you feel? I feel unreal. I feel like a superhero. I'm getting back to that Mike O'Hearn, 30 years old, going, I want to wrestle a bear. I want to freaking wrestle. And some of the guys I roll with, 6'4", 300 pounds. They're the size of bears. So it's fun. And it just feels, thank you. At the end of the day, I just want to say thank you to Titan Medical and Big Johnny for keeping me together when I had to push it to that level. And now that I get to pay the dividends pay now. And so when I talk to you guys and I say that, try to be in a surplus of calories, try to let the body heal, try to make sure your numbers are good. This is all great. And I understand life gets crazy. People work, things happen. But the hardship is going to set you up when everything's flowing that you get to just dominate. I guess that's the best way to say it. I feel like I'm dominating now.
That's how you should feel, man. Optimal and dominating. That is what
at this stage, at closing in on 60, it's like
but that's what I'm saying. That's where you're killing it. Like that's like if everybody can have that and everybody should want that, like that's where you should be at. It really should be. I mean, listen, the advances and all the different things, as long as it's such a rare thing with you, Mike. So you can't say it's just the masses, but I just say even the small percentage of people that they're in the fitness industry or they have a great body, like that doesn't last a lifetime in a lot of them. And a lot of them aren't consistent with what they do. And that shows over time, right? Like one point in time, they're so diced and look this, but every other time you see them, they do not look like that. And then as time goes on, like other things get to the wayside and they start putting other things prioritized over their training or their nutrition or whatever it is. And then just, I guess, get rotund. Nobody wants that.
Out there that thinks, and somebody said this earlier, and I know that he was like 62 or 66, and he said that he's a busy schedule and he does a couple body parts a day and stuff. First of all, congrats to anybody over 40 that's in there and pushing it. Right. But the whole point of me saying this is that in no world is you taking care of your health, you going to the gym, you making sure that your blood markers are healthy, you being selfish to making sure that's the fundamental first thing in the morning, your health, I got to train, I got to do this, is a selfish thing. In no world, you're basically you're keeping your engine going. You're making sure that you can fire. For me, I'm a father, and I want to be able to tussle with this kid. I want to at least be able to go out and play with this kid. And it was funny because I'm sitting there watching some people I know, and our son was there, and I'm looking at these 35 to 40-year-old parents, very young 35s. It's a young, it's moderately young parents. Sitting, couldn't get up, couldn't play, couldn't go out and throw the football, couldn't play the soccer ball, couldn't do anything. They're just sitting there. And I'm like, holy shit, this world has really changed from our day.